Hi all, please excuse this setup. I'm filming this from my MacBook, but we're just gonna go over what I spent while I was in Dublin. And for those who don't know, Dublin is one of the most expensive cities in Europe, and I'm gonna break down exactly what I spent. Now, I have my notebook full of all the transactions that I made on my card, so we're gonna go over these, starting with transportation. So I took a non-stop flight from Orlando to Dublin, and that was $478.68. I flew Delta. It was an amazing experience, no complaints there. From the airport to the hostel, I spent, I think it was $8.44. It's gonna be on the screen anyway, so yeah, $8.44, not too bad. It was like a 45-minute drive. And while we're on transportation, I'm gonna go over how much I spent on the tram, or I think it's called Laus. I can't remember, but it's like their tram system, and I spent $12.90 on that, and that doesn't count the rides that my friend paid for, because she paid for some of my tram rides because she owed me from a breakfast or brunch that I paid for. We're gonna cover that shortly. Oh, also on the way back to the airport from my hotel that I ended up getting, I spent $30 on a taxi. So overall, I spent $530.02 on transportation alone. And check my math if you think that if that's like messed up. Next, we're gonna go into like lodging. I stayed at the Jacob's Inn let's rephrase that, because I didn't stay there the whole time. I bought I think it was 4 nights at the Jacob's Inn, and that was 273 euros. I can't remember how much that was in USD. I think it's like 291 something, I don't know. And then I stayed there for 2 nights. I bought a hotel before this because I was like, what if I like get sketched out, because my first time at a hostel, so I wanted to have backup. So I ended up getting a hotel, and it was $291.04. And I can't think of the total right now because I don't have the Jacob's Inn in USD on here, so I'll have it up on the screen. So that's how much I spent total on like lodging. Next, I'm gonna do food. When I first got there, me and my friend went to go get brunch at Elephant Castle. It's like this highly rated brunch spot, and it was amazing. We both got French toast and bacon. She got coffee and I got orange juice, and I think the total of that was $31.95 because I paid for hers, and later on she went to go pay for like a lot of the things we did to pay me back. When we went to Galway to do a tour, we ate at Donald's. Y'all, I'm probably like completely screwing this name over, and it's on Quay Street in Galway. I spent $14.12 on fish and chips, and it was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend when you're in Galway. Next, I know I ate at Bar Italia Ristorante. It's a Dublin. It's like a authentic Italian restaurant. It was the best experience ever. I spent $50.57. I got a whole thing. I got a appetizer, I had wine, I had dinner. Can't remember if I had a dessert or not, but like everyone there was amazing. The waiters were amazing. That general manager was amazing. He made sure we had a great experience. Like the best thing ever. Best Italian food I've had, and I haven't been to Italy yet. So I got Offbeat Donut. That's like in the city center. I paid $2.90. I think I got 2 donuts. I can't remember, but they were really good. I also ate at the Silver Penny in Dublin. I spent $12.80 on the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. It was like a little thin margarita pizza. 0 out of 10 recommend. I hated it, but it was near and I was hungry, so I got that. What else? We also stopped at the Obama Plaza, like this whole like gas station that has like a whole bunch of Obama like memorabilia and like all his stuff, and I spent $4.84 there and got like a couple, like I think it was like waters and like snacks before our tour. Also, I did the Merchant's Arch bar in Dublin. Oh, I had the best experience. I literally just went up to the bar and sat down, and me and the bartender had like the best conversation. He was really knowledgeable of Dublin, and he actually seemed like interested in like my travels. But they say in Dublin that like the bartender is like basically your therapist, like they're gonna be your best friend. I spent $46.62 there. I got a cabbage and what was it, a cabbage and ham? No, a cabbage and bacon. So I got a cabbage and bacon, and that's like a Dublin special, but like I was expecting like cabbage and bacon and not cabbage and ham. So when I saw ham, I'm like, what the heck, why do I have ham? But it was so good, surprisingly, and like I love cabbage, so I knew I would like it, but that was just something different. I also had like 2 drinks there. 10 out of 10. I love that place. The bartender was so nice. I love that place. When I go back to Dublin, I'm going back there because I just love the ambiance. It was really nice. Since we're on like food, I feel like alcohol counts, and so You know, if you're in Dublin, you have to have a Guinness. So we went to Temple Bar in Fitzsimmons, I think I'm saying that right. And I spent an overall 46.88 USD on like drinks in total. Me and the girls that I went, we were going back and forth, like buying each other's drinks and buying each other around. Yeah, 46.88 in total on Guinness. So gotta love that. And I think that overall covers the food. I think I'm gonna put the total on what I spent on food there. I don't think that was everything, but that's what I can remember on the top of my head and like from the transactions. On entertainment, we're gonna start with the tour that I went on. I got off Get Your Guide and it was $70.80 and it was the best tour I've ever been on. And I haven't been on that many, so that probably says a lot, but best tour, best experience, 10 out of 10 recommend. It was an amazing, like it was just amazing. I also went to the Guinness Storehouse and I paid $36.95 to go there. That was the best experience as well. I had my first sip of Guinness and absolutely hated it, but I eventually like grew to love it because I drank so much of it. Or if you're in Dublin in general, everyone's drinking it, so you kind of like, you just have to. Next, we'll do shopping along with this as well. So I spent a lot of time on Grafton Street and just in that whole like little shopping area. Jarvis, I think it's called Jarvis Shopping Center. I spent too much time over there. I went to H&M. I went to Zara over there. Well, I think I went to H&M in a different area. I can't remember what area that was. It was on like by the Trinity College area. But I went to Cost over there in H&M. I went to Mains and Spencer. I think that's what it's called. When I was in Galway, I bought some souvenirs from Rainbow Gifts Galway and Carol's Irish. I don't know, but it's another gift store in Galway. I also forgot to mention before my tour, I went to McDonald's. It was like early AF in the morning and nothing was open early, which is so crazy to me because in America, everything opens hella early and like there's people walking around going to work. And in Dublin, there's like no hustle culture there, and I love that. I'm like, wow, I don't see people like fighting for their life to get to work early in the morning. But I spent $5.90 on McDonald's and I think it was like a little toasty. I think that's what it's called. It was, I don't know. 0 out of 10 recommended that because I don't think I like that too much. Yeah, but overall, I think that's everything that I spent in Dublin. I'm gonna put my total like at the end, but overall, I think I spent like, if not $1,000, maybe like $900 something, and it was worth every penny. Like I think I don't know if that's a good amount. I think that's a good amount. I think I did good because I could have did worse. I could have blew more money, but I think it was worth it. Like the history of Dublin, I loved it. I love all the experience. I love the people. I love the food, and I would 100% go back again. I'm prepping for my trip to Portugal right now, so I'm so excited to go and experience Lisbon and hopefully go back to Porto as well. But anyway, I hope this video wasn't as bad as the quality is on this camera. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see everyone in my Portugal video that'll be up very soon. You know what, I did forget something. I also went to Super Value and spent $12.50 on like 2 boxes of tampons and it was 2 boxes of pads and a box on tampons, and I only spent $12.50. In America, I would have spent like $30 on that. So feminine products are so much cheaper in Europe, and I didn't expect that. So that officially concludes this video, and bye.